All right, it's Ripping Back with Jake, guys. It's Saturday, July 25th, 2026. It's almost August, man. We're coming upon the dog days of summer. Uh, it's been a pretty disappointing season for me and the Mets, and I like the Royals because of Bobby Witt. Speaking of Bobby Witt, man, this dude's on the IL. A lot of people say he's going to be a Hall of Famer. He's going to be a Hall of Famer. I don't know. He could be in the Hall of Good. It depends on how healthy he stays over the years. Look at David Wright, what he did. He was off to a great career, maybe on his way to 3,000 hits if he could have been one of those guys that stayed healthy, had spinal stenosis. Bobby Witt Jr. he's having like back spasms, lower back pain. I've dealt with it over the years. It's not fun, but I have a retail display box. This is going to be a pre-opening video. And then after I get it sorted out and tell you what's going on, I am going to show you the autos I've pulled over the last year and a half. A little something different today. But I'm going to do this in 5 shorts. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to make 5 different piles. And then tomorrow, I'm going to start the first video. You're going to find it under the shorts. Okay? Under the short video. So if you want to see it, see what I get. I might just get some rainbow foils, hollow foil, whatever, maybe a numbered card. But if I'm lucky, you never know. You could get an HFA. I got an HFA out of a retail pack that was out of the Walgreens boxes. But I've seen some good stuff pulled out of here. So let's open this up, see what we got as far as making piles. And then I'm going to show you my autos. There's some pretty cool ones, some Panini ones. Just something a little different. Let me get this sucker open. I'll just go right up here. Get this thing open, make our piles, and show some autos. All right, guys. Bada boom, bada bing. Oh, I just knocked the camera. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I gotta keep them in order. 3, 4. Right? Keep hitting that. My bad. I'm a little rusty. I like to have a lot of content, or try to. So that's gonna go like this. I can't at this point in my life. I can't go out and buy $100 worth of cards a day. I wish I could. I tell you what, I'd have a great time. But we do what we can do, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So it's gonna be short video number 1. I'm gonna be doing 3-minute short videos with these. Let me move Trout back a little bit here. 1. Video 2, video 3, video 4, video 5. All right, so let's check out the autos that I've got since getting back into collecting. Here's one I haven't. Can you see it? No, it's right up here. This one I got from my uncle. So this one I didn't pull, but Tom Browning. If you know who he is, he played for the Reds, and he is from Malone, New York. Up that I have family, a lot of family. That's where my dad was born and grew up. I grew up in Gouverneur, New York, but this guy isn't too far away. I don't know if you also remember Jim DeShays. He was from Messina, New York. He played for the Astros, that guy. I don't have his auto, but this is one of my cooler ones that I've pulled. Dennis Eckersley out of a hanger box. Just going to set him up here for now. Shota Imanaga out of a different hanger box. Be cool if they were in the same hanger box, but they are not. Hope everybody's having a good night. Hope everybody has a good start to their weekend. Okay. All right, these autos that I've pulled. I haven't looked some of them up. I recognize some of the names, like this one, Wyatt Matheson. I don't even remember if some of these guys are in the big leagues or not. Some Panini. If you know anything about any of these guys and you're like, man, that's a good one, let me know in the comments. That'd be cool. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Hit the like button. I would appreciate it. So Wyatt Matheson. This one I've had for a long time. This isn't one I pulled. David Need. This is what I've pulled either. Bernard Blount. What do you think about that name, guys? Bernard Blount. All right, here's one that I did pull. Chris Murphy. I don't know. I haven't looked to see if he's even in the minors still. These are a lot of these, like at Walmart last year. They'd have clearance boxes of Panini and Topps, and I'd be like, yeah, I'll buy the clearance ones all day long, you know. And this is one I got. Here's another one I got. Josh Lowe, however you say it. Awful autograph. Look at that. Well, it's not too bad, I guess. I've seen worse. He bunches it all together. Here's Derek Diamond on it's a pink prism. Some of these are numbered. Not sure if that one is. I can try to look as we go. Derek Diamond. I don't know. Okay, here's a cool one that I got out of 2024 Topps Stadium Club. Luken Baker on-card auto on the rookie card. I haven't looked up his stats, so I'm not sure how he's doing. You know what? Here's another one out of the same thing. Stadium Club, Andrew Abbott. But it's funny because if you look at that auto, Andrew Abbott. I don't know. I mean, I guess those are A's. Not how I make them. Okay. Ryan Feltner. I don't remember if he's any good. That's not too bad of an auto. Kervin Castro. This one's numbered to 50. But it's Panini. I'm not sure if he's where this guy's at in this point in his career. I'm not sure. Like some of these guys might be like top prospects. I have no idea. I just haven't had time to look into it. Cody Huff. I'm not sure if he's in the big leagues, but I think he's a good one. And that's a nice looking auto. Not numbered, just a basic prism. Here's one though. Dalton Rushing. That one's pretty cool just because it's Dalton. He's like the bad guy in baseball. But that's one I pulled. I don't know. Maybe his value went up because he's a dick. I don't know. Okay, here's one. Rainer Arias. I feel like he's on. I forget what this is. It's from Donruss. Signature Series. Not numbered. 2025. Sticker auto. But is he any good? I gotta look it up. I just haven't had time. Mickey Romero. Another one I've pulled. Unnumbered, I believe. Here's one I pulled, and I don't know. I think this guy was hurt for a while, but when I pulled it, I thought it was really cool, even though it's Panini. Patch auto of Brandon Barrera. Not sure how good he is. From last I knew, he was still in the Jays organization, and he was hurt for a while, but I don't know what he's doing now. I haven't looked this year, but I think he's pitching. I just don't know how good he's doing. But if you recognize any of these players and be like, dude, that one's a banger, this one, I mean, obviously the Dalton Rushing's pretty cool because he, is in there. But hey, that's all she wrote. Oh.